they're not just there as a display. They bend the rules because they love them.
I really want them to spend time with my daughter. You have to choose love every day.
Pag nasa isang bahay kayo, wala na talagang boundaries. You get to decide kung ano yung parenting style nyo.
Hi, mothers! Hello, welcome. I am Mommy Maite. I'm a corporate working mom. I have a 9-year-old and 14-year-old daughter.
I am Mama MM. I am a full-time corporate employee and a content creator on the side, and I am a mother of 2-year-old daughter.
And ako naman si Nani Jeka. I am a third-year law student and a full-time content creator. Meron akong isang anak and he is 7 years old.
Okay, Mommy. So today we will be diving into something very close sa home. Well, literally and figuratively. Siyempre, nandyan, pag-usapan natin, mommies, yung mga about our in-laws naman and extended families. Ayan. So, parang merong violent reaction tayo.
Makikita ng in-laws. Hi, Mama.
Love you. We love you. Before we shoot, no? Dapat, I love you muna tayo sa ating mga in-laws. We love you.
Mother,
No matter
I love
what.
you.
Yes, to them. Okay, let's proceed with reality.
Okay.
Pag-usapan na natin ang ating mga in-laws and yung mga extended families natin. So, kamusta ba ang inyong relationship with your mother and father-in-laws? Ayan. Ikaw?
Okay, I've been married with my husband for like around 3 years na, no? Oh my God, it's a test. 3 to 4 years already, no? Pero, so I guess na-establish na yung good relationship with my in-laws for quite some time already. And in terms of parenting or them being there to support me while I raise my kid or my daughter, to be honest, they're not always present. They're not always there because they also have their own things to do.
Yeah.
And, no? So, siguro, let's have a scenario. I think this is very close to home. Baka makarelate din kayo. Ako, relatable siya for me because my daughter is a toddler. So, nasa ganitong ano pa talaga,
Age.
nasa ganitong mga kinds of situations or scenarios. So, let's say, my mother-in-law would want, or let's say, any in-law na lang at that, would want to give my daughter sweet treat. So, to be honest, as a parent, I
Parang
limit-
candies, ganyan.
Chocolate, yeah.
Okay.
Chocolate and lollipops, ganyan. So, ako kasi, as much as possible, I refrain. Because ayokong makalakihan ng daughter ko na very accessible ang treats or sweet candies or chocolates anytime, kumbaga. No?
Bakit? Masarap naman ng chocolates.
Pero as a baby, parang regulate mo
Loko
na
tapo. Regulate mo na.
Kinakontra na.
Obvious naman na controlled siya, no, sa food. Ako wala.
as much as possible. We'll get there. Pero feeling ko kasi hindi pa niya ma-appreciate kasi 2 years old pa
Yes.
naman ang aking baby, no? So let's just establish na kunwari, hindi ko talaga siya pinapayagan. So, of course, dahil hindi naman nakakasama always ng in-laws ko ang aking daughter, there's really that tendency na mabigyan.
Na iti-treat talaga
Oo,
nila.
na when they see, bibigyan nila ng
Oo.
candy, lollipop, because they want to make her happy. And of course,
Yes.
we know naman how the candies or chocolates are packaged. They're really enticing. So talagang
True.
mapapa-oo
Cute.
ang mga babies dyan. Pero siguro what's nice with the
Pero
relationship-
pinapaalam yun sa'yo.
Yes. So that's
Okay.
I think that's the good thing about the relationship I have with my in-laws. They flag me beforehand na parang gusto nang bigyan pero tatanungin ako, "Wait, okay lang ba? Okay lang bang bigay ko to sa kanya?" So parang we have established that kind of relationship, that open communication, and that
Yes.
siguro respect.
May
na din.
respect.
Of course, I'm the parang parent, I'm the
Yeah.
main guardian. Ako ang masusunod. No, so,
Okay.
ako naman, because hindi nga laging nakakasama yung in-law ko. So, sige mama, go lang. Okay lang. You can give, kahit pa minsan-minsan po, okay lang.
Pero prior that, ask ko lang you let them know na, Mommy, ayoko muna siya bigyan ng candy, ha?
Yun lang.
Bakit sila nagpapaalam?
I think there's
Kasi you made
just
it
that
known?
atmosphere of respect.
Alright.
Pero hindi to the point na ako yung nagsabi na parang, mama, wag mo na ha. So, to be honest, parang there's no chance of establishing that, no, ito po your rules. Parang
Yeah.
no conversations like
Yes.
that. But I think we have just established the atmosphere of respect in terms of our relationship.
Okay.
Actually, I can relate sa kanya when it comes to yung bata pa yung mga kids ko. Ako naman, in order to establish yung mga rules ko, without actually telling them kung ano yung rules ko, parang nagpaparinig ako. Na parang, Dad, wag mo muna, I always use my husband. Gamit na gamit siya. As in, Dad, wag mo muna bigyan ng chocolates ha. So when I stay in my in-laws house, Dad, bawal muna chocolates kay Rafi ha. Yung teeth niya, ganyan. Or sasakitan naman siya niya. 'Di ba? Parang, so in a way, naririnig nila na, okay, so bawal pa. Parang gano'n. So, yeah, and I also agree, no? It's major, dapat merong respeto. 'Di ba? Kasi you're the mom, although they are the in-laws, 'di ba? I think that is what keeps it peaceful.
So ako naman, hindi ko maiwasan na meron talagang pagkakataon na hindi nagmamatch kasi malayo yung age ko sa husband ko, 19 years. So isipin mo na lang kung gaano kalayo din yung edad ng mother niya sa akin. So syempre, traditional parenting din sila. So if there ever comes to a point na let's just say sweets pa din, pero let's make it let's plan. Kasi allergic ang anak ko sa itlog eh. 'Di ba?
Okay.
So, to me, it comes to a point of view na kaya ko ayaw bigyan is because baka magkaroon ng allergy. Parang ganun. So, what do I do? How do I, paano ginagawa ko without telling or offending my mother-in-law? What I do is, again, I talk to my husband closed doors. And I never talk directly to my mother-in-law kapag may problema. If may ayaw akong ginagawa niya, for example, I don't talk directly to her. Kasi sometimes, even though okay or yung intention mo, the intention is good, pag ikaw ang unang nagsabi, magiging kontrabida ka kasi. So what I do is tell my husband, siya ang kakausap sa nanay niya kasi he knows better how to approach her. And also, I really love my mother-in-law. Ayokong magkaroon ng conflict between the two of us. Kaya ang tulad mo, gamit na gamit din. So, ganun.
Yeah, pero alam mo sa akin, share ko lang kasi I think the reason kung bakit kami okay ni mother-in-law, ni hubby, because ginawa ko muna siyang kaibigan. Parang, actually, parang ako nanligaw sa mother-in-law ko. Just the
Go,
same
girl.
as, yun, syempre, pa-impress tayo, di ba, nung
Correct.
bago. And then eventually, nakita na rin niya yung tunay na kulay ko.
Color pink.
Wala ka na magagawa. Hindi, pero, ayun nga. So, na-prove niya, mabait talaga ako. Pero, syempre, best foot forward. Kailangan ipakilala ko talaga sarili ko sa
Correct.
kanya. Para magkaroon kami ng relationship built on respect, trust, and para open yung communication namin sa isa't isa. Walang, actually, it won't be hard to say no sa kanya when you have built that respect. Yun. So, kaya very open kami ni mother-in-law. Pero nasa heaven na po siya. Ayan. But marami kami napagdaanan actually. Pero it's more of dahil sa communicate namin sa isa't isa, naging close kami. Actually, mas love niya ako kesa sa sariling anak niya. Yeah. So, I think, in a way, nitatrust niya ako for her grandchildren. So, hindi na siya alam mo na, mga kontrabidang mother-in-law, hindi na yun
The
umabot sa
very
ganun.
teleserien.
Yes.
Ikaw,
So,
conflict.
na-mention na din yung saying no, to the in-laws, no, para maiwasan, or without causing conflict. Very relatable. Yung mention mo, the role of the husband. So, ako, yun nga parang, sino ba ang best person to talk to the in-laws or to his or her own parents? Kundi sila.
Diba?
So, ako, it's just really the open communication with the husband na, eto ang rule natin. So, let's stick by it.
Yeah.
So, we're like the best people to raise our kids or our daughter to be very specific. So, ikaw na. Ikaw nang bahala. So, I leave it to you.
Mm. So, isa pa sa mga naaalala ko, kasi dahil nga medyo old na yung aking mother-in-law, mahilig siyang maniwala sa mga pamahiin. Kunyari magba-birthday, bawal mag-travel, gano'n, or whatsoever. So, siyempre, ayoko din namang kontrahin yun kasi siyempre, ano yun eh, belief niya yun, paniniwala niya yun. So, what I really do is, oo kami ng oo, 'di ba? And then, we respectfully tell her saan kami pupunta, aalis pa din kami. Ini-ensure namin na sasabihin sa kanya na we're safe, okay kami, don't worry about us, we'll take care of our child, parang ganun. And we always call. Mahilig siya mag-video call simula na natuto mag-messenger. Lagi silang nagko-call na ni Sen ng anak ko. So ayun, we try to meet halfway na lang if talagang hindi pwedeng mag-no.
Pero pag nag-oo ka na, I heard you kasi sabi mo, oo ka na lang na oo. Do you feel in a way na para kang nalilimit as a parent, as the mom?
Kaya ko siya inoohan, I try to understand where she is coming from. So, kapag ganun, parang pinaprocess ko din kasi sa utak ko eh. So, alin ba dapat dito yung pinipick up ko from what she is saying? And I understand nga na kapag malapit na nga daw yung birthday, di ba, mas nadidisgrasya, ganito. I know that it is coming from care, from
Yes,
love.
yes.
Kaya oo talaga ako. And then later on, I just want na i-compromise na para ma-at peace yung heart niya. So yung oo na yun,
Which is good, yeah.
yun, sinusubukan kong intindihin from where she is coming from.
It's actually nice. Yeah, pero sa akin naman, eto na
Sige,
naman ako.
okay lang yan, go.
Oo, sa totoong buhay. Sa akin, pag ganyan yung mother-in-law ko, parang nga sa akin kasi, opinion ko lang naman to ha, mga mommies ha, mga mothers out there, parang they had their moment to shine as mothers.
So as they say, there are only one queen in the house.
Yes.
Diba?
And I
And
am
now
that.
it's you.
Bigla ko na yung tawa eh. Hindi, pero yun. So,
Debbie
in a
Mama.
way, in a way, hindi pala si mother-in-law yung villain.
Drama.
Ako pala.
Kakakay-drama ko to. Yeah, mama.
So, in a way nga, ayan. Nalito na tuloy.
Sorry.
In a way nga, parang in a way, we have to set boundaries then. So, pwede niyang gawin yung role niya as a grandmama,
Yes.
'di ba? Pero when it comes to role ng mother, ako 'yon. So, para at peace ako, wala akong regrets, wala akong tampo, alam mo 'yon. So, it's
Ikaw
just
ang may final
oo.
say.
So, more of communicating talaga. Pero never namin naman na-encounter. Kasi nakita niya very decided ako sa mga decisions ko with my kids. Very assertive, ayan. So, yun. Ikaw?
Ka-relate ulit ako sa nasabi ni Bobby. Yung
Hindi dun sa
compromise.
bill.
Yung tawa.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I think compromise.
Yes.
Yung
Compromise
compromise talaga.
naman.
Kasi, yun nga si in-laws nga, we are not with them as often.
Yes.
So, kumbaga, you really want to, kumbaga, establish that harmonious
Oo.
relationship, and also at the same time, I want them to enjoy the time with our kid kasi nga hindi madalas nangyayari.
Totoo.
So again, we just get into compromise.
Yes. And speaking of, no, I agree naman with you. I'm just saying that there are times now we have to be firm with our foot forward as the moms, 'di ba? Pero ayun, si grandparents kasi, si lolo at si lola, meron talaga silang malaking naitutulong sa ating family, sa
Correct.
nuclear family natin eh. 'Di ba? They're not just there as a display na merong lolo, may lola, 'di ba? Malaki yung effect niya actually sa kids ko when sa paglaki ng kids ko.
But I'm curious, no, how do you set boundaries pa kapag, between your in-laws?
Ayun nga. So
Yun na.
pag nandun ako sa bahay nila, 'di ba? Pinapakita ko na ito yung rules ko without saying it, without implying it. Kunwari, Rafi, Frankie, ganyan, bawal yung phone. Pero
Okay.
for them kasi okay lang mag-cellphone as long as kumakain. Alam mo na, iba nag-shift sila. Actually,
Bakit sa atin mahigpit sila?
Sila, yun
Sa
nga.
atin,
Ako pwede.
Hindi, kasi nag-shift because of the time. 'Di ba? Ang ine-expect natin maging traditional ang
Correct.
kanilang
Approach.
approach. Pero when in fact, mas ano nga sila nag-shift, they bended their own rules. Kasi sa panahon ngayon, ma-TV na rin sila
Correct.
yung lolo at lola, 'di ba? Alam mo 'yon. So nakikita nila, I don't know, they have so much love for the kids and they bend the rules because they love them. Yeah, 'di ba? Pero sa atin as mothers, feeling mothers, 'di ba? Na sobrang feel yung mga rules natin. Mas strict pa tayo kaysa sa kanila minsan 'di ba? Sa case namin ganon.
Ikaw, paano mo siniset ang boundaries?
So, ako, iniisip ko kasi na at the end of the day, our in-laws or the grandparents, they just really want to have fun and have that
Yeah.
quality time with their apo or apos. So, I would always have that mindset na lang. But also at the same time, syempre dahil sa kagustuhan na mag-enjoy, spend quality time, minsan hindi naiisip na yung mga activities na hindi pala, let's say, safe for the kids, no? So, minsan may mga ganong extreme activities na syempre ikaw as a mom, na parang you really want to place your guarding arms
Guarding.
around your kid. But also at the same time, ay, sige, I really want them to spend time with my daughter. Ako, again, ang role ni husband. Sa kanya ko, siya ang aking,
Malaki talaga ang
siya ang
role nila.
mediator. So,
Dapat
Para sa
ma-invite natin si husband dito.
Para sa harmonious relationship.
So, I explained to him na eto, syempre, kumbaga empathy, na parang would you want na yung anak mo, ganit, yung make them understand where I'm coming from. Pero that's through my husband. And then, siya na lang ang mag-relate ng message. Kasi baka if it comes from me, it might come off strong.
Yes.
But,
Correct.
again, ipag-iisipin mo, parent naman. So, parang, di ba may karapatan ka kasi parent ka. Pero at the same time, you wanna preserve siguro that harmonious relationship with your in-laws. Kaya, lagi kong idadaan sa messenger. And that's the husband.
Pero alam mo, in one way or another, tayo ring mga wife, gamit na gamit din tayo.
Sa kabila.
Oo, kasi hindi lang naman ang in-laws, hindi lang naman sa husband side natin
One way, okay.
Sobra. At mas gamit na gamit tayo. Dahil si husband, talagang grabe ang kanilang mga issue sa ating mga parents, di ba?
Hindi lang sa parents tayo ginagamit
And
kahit sa
mga kapatid.
kaibigan
Actually, sa mga kapatid ko. And I have 7 sisters and a brother. And pag merong, kunwari, kasi yung sister-in-law niya, which is my sister, 'di ba? Pag sinasabihan yung anak ko na parang, uy, ba't ganyan yung suot ni Frankie? Bakit siya naka-mini skirt sa loob ng church? Sabihan mo nga, ganyan. Alam mo yun?
Ikaw?
Yung ako, sasabihan ko, yung anak ko. Pero yung husband ko, sasabihin niya, bakit ganyan si ate? Nadulat siya. Ba't ganyan si ate? Ganyan yan. Parang, bakit? Oo, bakit ba pakialam niya? Ganyan yan. So, doon siya naiinis. Pag nangingialam yung mga sisters-in-laws niya. Kasi 7 sila Ang dami. Ang daming nangingialam talaga. So, alam mo yon, we are always caught in between na trap tayo. Kasi we have to make it okay na i-explain mo kay husband na, ba kasi ganyan. Tapos, si kapatid naman, anuhin mo rin, i-appease mo rin para okay. So, alam mo yun, gamit na gamit tayo, mga mothers. We have to keep the peace within our family and within the extended family. 'Di ba?
Ako siguro, number 1 na nakakapag-keep ng boundaries sa akin is living in your own house. Alam niyo yan, dapat nakabukod talaga tayo. Because, syempre, kapag nasa isang bahay kayo, wala na talagang boundaries. Mahirapan ka talaga. Tulad ng sinabi ko, if there are 2 queens, sino sa mga queen na yun yung susundin mo?
The owner
diba?
of the house.
Correct.
Diba?
Kung kayong nakikipisan sa mother-in-law nyo or mother and parents nyo, kayo yung susunod, di ba? So, it's very important na nakahiwalay kasi you get to decide kung ano yung parenting style nyo at yung mga desisyon nyo sa inyo-inyo lang. Kaya di ba very important na pag nag-aaway kayong mag-asawa, dapat hindi nyo pinopost or hindi nyo muna sinasabi kahit kanino. Kasi in the eyes of, kunyari, kunyari lang nag-away kami. Tapos sinabi ko sa social media na ganito, masama siya, ganito, ganyan. Siyempre, minsan in the heat of the moment, kung ano pinagsasabi natin, di ba? Sa taong nakabasa nun, or sa mother-in-law natin, or sa nanay mo mismo, masama na siya. Hindi niya na makakalimutan yun. Nakatatak na yun sa, sa
At
buong,
magagalit sa'yo yung nanay niya.
correct, di ba?
Diba?
So, ibig sabihin, siguro, one of the very core of setting boundaries is to have privacy din muna sa inyo, within the family mo. So, yun.
Tama.
Yun lang, for me, boundaries, no?
Privacy, does that still exist?
In
Yes!
this modern world.
In this modern world that we live in. Ay, grabe siya. Pero ayun nga, alam mo, ang hirap lang mag-set talaga ng boundaries.
Pero at tanong nga, paano kung wala kang choice? Kunyari, wala pa kayong ipon or whatsoever para tumira na independently, makipisan. Kailangan yung makipisan muna.
Kailangan kayo makisama.
You have to bow, right?
Yes. Bakit ang taas ng ihi mo? Yes, talagang may pasok. Bakit ang
Yes.
taas ng ere mo, wala ka pang napapatunayan?
Correct. I'm with
Diba?
you with that.
So,
Compromise.
yeah, you have to
Yes,
compromise, you have to
definitely.
adjust. And syempre, hindi mo naman ibibigay yung buong responsibility of being a mother sa kanya dahil bahay niya yon. Hindi. You have to put your foot forward, di ba?
Mm-mm.
So, yun.
But if you really, really like to set boundaries, lipat ka talaga. Yun talaga. Yun talaga ang best way. Kung,
Paano kung wala talaga?
minsan, kahit wala kang, iba kasi yung peace of mind, sa totoo lang. Pag may sarili kang bahay na nakahiwalay, not to villainize the mother-in-laws or father-in-laws, but because, di ba, pwede kang gumising ng late kapag sobrang pagod ka and no one will tell you why you wake up late.
Yung
Di
asawa
ba?
ko,
Yung asawa mo. But late ka
villain
na!
siya. Villain siya ng buhay ko.
Di pala,
Hindi.
okay, mali ako. Okay.
Oh.
So, I think it's a
Ang
nice
daming villain sa
feeling.
buhay. Asawa ko, yung boss ko.
Pero mas villain tayo.
Ayun. Pero yun nga, I think ang hirap-hirap, hindi ko actually ma-imagine. Ang
ang
hirap
hirap.
na kasama mo yung mother-in-law mo or even the father-in-law sa sariling roof.
Diba? Hindi dahil masama
Same
sila.
roof.
Diba?
Hindi, as simple as yung pagluluto mo.
Correct.
Although hindi ako nagluluto. Hindi, pero yung pag-microwave mo, yung kunwari, nag-microwave ako ng ganyan, bakit yan ang microwave? I can't imagine. Mangingialam siya sa pagkakainin ko. Di ba? Parang,
Kung lalagyan mo ng luyang nilaga, ganun.
diba? Ito ang trip ko Ito trip ko. Hindi, yun.
Kung dapat
But
may
kidding
mayonnaise sa
aside,
sisig,
yun nga,
ganun.
kidding aside, parang lahat, habang nandyan siya, na nakatingin sa'yo, ikaw lang talaga ang pagtitiripan niya. But it may be all out of love. As
Correct.
you said. And sometimes, you just have to figure out and accept na, okay, kasi siguro love na rin niya ako. Diba? Love na rin niya yung anak ko. Diba? Yes, from villain laugh, biglang, biglang Disney biglang Disney princess. Ayan. Pero yun. So, kailangan alamin mo. Pero I'm sure, mahal tayong lahat ng
Oo
ating
naman.
extended families.
Parang hindi
diba?
naman totoo yung mga telenovela. Or if meron man yung mga mayayamang CEO ba yun? Charot. Mga anak ng flood control.
Oh,
Osko!
oh my gosh, I can relate. Oh my gosh, I can relate.
Oh my God! Pakibip ulit.
Pero yun, ikaw ba, anong na-imagine mo? Aside sa cooking, anong
Hindi-
boundary ang
Hindi ko
pinagsasabi mo
kaya
kanina?
kasi,
Do you live with your
I'm not.
in-laws?
Malayo kami. But I think, hindi ako yung
Do
very...
you miss them?
Of course, I do.
Okay.
Kaya napupunta din naman kami sa kanila.
Um,
What happened is, hindi kasi ako traditional type. Yung magluluto, maglalaba, magmamalansya. I'm a very career-oriented person.
Yeah.
Although I know how to do those things and we work together to make a good household. mas lamang na mas magaling magluto yung asawa ko, mas magaling siya mamalansya, mas magaling siya maglaba. Walang gender role sa amin. So, syempre, if I live and with my mother-in-law or father-in-law with a very traditional mindset, how would they look at me?
Saan ka ba magaling?
Magaling ako sa career.
Kala
Magaling
ko sa ano?
sa ano? Sige, tapangan mo.
Sa kama.
So, ayun. So, I think, kung titira kasi ako, baka mamaya, ma-misinterpret how I take care of the family. Baka hindi na ako maging haligi ng tahanan because I'm not that good. I'm not the best in those terms. I can do those, pero I'm not the best. 'Di ba? So, hindi ako yung traditional housewife na, or tradwife, ang term nila ngayon, 'di ba? Did you
Kasi
know that?
career woman ka eh. Tradwife. Okay. Career woman ka na.
Nagiging trend siya ngayon sa TikTok, maging tradwife. Parang
Traditional
how to be a
wife.
tradwife, ganon. If you search on, meron tradwife, I want to be a and there's nothing wrong with being a tradwife. What is important is meron kang choice. It is your choice to be a tradwife. It is your choice to be a career woman. Yun naman pinaglalaban
Gusto
natin.
ko maging tradwife. Like,
Go!
in the house, microwaving, hindi cooking eh.
Alam mo ba,
Microwaving, shopping,
tinuturuan nila
ganyan.
how to do makeup para pag uwi ng
Knitting.
asawa mo, you're beautiful, you're presentable.
Oo, gusto
You
ko
can
mag-knit.
search that. That's called tradwife trend.
Work, okay na.
Tradwife
Kaya
trend.
naman maging beautiful habang nag-work. Pero yung tradwife kasi, like the traditional wives, no, stay at home, they take care of the house, the kids, 'di ba? Prepare food, ganyan. So, kaya naman yan.
Okay, so let's move forward, no? Kapag meron tayong malaking family decision, let's say, sino yung first person na dinidiscuss nyo tong decision na to? And yun, example, if you may. Anyone can answer.
Ang hirap. Can you repeat the question?
Okay, candidate number 1. Kung may malaking desisyon sa bahay, tapos kailangan pag-usapan, kanino mo siya unang dinidiscuss? An example.
Siyempre sa husband. Actually, sa sarili ko.
Girl, usap ka. Pwede ba? Pwede ba?
Hindi, pero yun, siyempre you have to reflect first.
Yes.
'Di ba? And kasi bago ko kausapin si hubby, I have to be decided na. 'Di ba? It's either I am decided or alam niya kung saan ako leaning forward more into. 'Di ba? Kasi hindi naman pwedeng, alam mo na, working din si hubby eh. So, as much as possible, I try to give him additional stress.
Sige, follow up. Bigyan kita ng example scenario. Birthday ng anak mo, let's say, nag-party kayo. Now, the big decision is, sino yung mga i-invite. But then, it also comes na may mga in-laws na gusto nilang i-invite at yung mga certain people kasi, let's say, ngayon lang nag-party. So, how do you manage yung ganun?
Alam mo, sa amin walang problema. Basta party ko, ako mag-aayos. Attend na lang sila. Parang ganun eh. 'Di ba? Siguro gone are the days that the in-laws are very involved in, yun, as simple as planning for a party and, 'di ba? It's more of yung panahon natin ngayon, my in-laws, in my case, my in-laws, they are just there to give love and support to the grandchildren and to us as binibigyan kami ng guide kung paano kami maging mas solid na couple. But in terms of, hindi sila villain actually. Mas villain pa nga ako.
Dahil lang, go!
Hindi, pero yun. Siguro hindi siya applicable sa akin na, ayun.
Ikaw.
Same, actually. Of course, you're the number one person na you have to talk to would be your partner, no? Siguro na-establish na lang ko na that context na
Okay,
lang, in a
context,
party.
yung party.
Ang number one na isipin mo, syempre, anak mo ang involved. So, sino ba yung mga taong, number one, who showed their support, their love, the care to your daughter at the beginning, from the time na ipinanganak siya. So, yun yung mga iisipin mo. And then, syempre, meron comments din siguro from a time, invite mo ganyan, invite ganyan.
Yeah.
Ako, again, siguro kasi one of my Gallup strengths is harmony. And
Yeah.
so I really preserve harmony or harmonious relationships in my life. So, sige, compromise ulit. Papasok ulit yung
Yes,
compromise.
yes.
So, sige, gusto invite si ganito, si ganyan. Then, sige, just for the sake, let's say, of inviting. Again,
Paano ko sabihin sa'yo, uy, dapat
Paano
ang theme
10?
Spider-Man, ah.
Namili. Oo.
sige pa, please sponsor. De, joke. Please sponsor the party. Pero, yun, at the end of the day, again, we're the parents and you would always think na sino nga ba yung mga nag-support sa daughter namin growing up? Sino ba yung alam naming matutuwa yung daughter namin pag nakita at pag
Yeah.
nandun sa party? And again, yun talaga yung mag-matter at the end
Siguro
of the
it's
day.
also about consistency. 'Di ba? That they are always involved. Kaya siguro hindi sila naging villain. Hindi na dumating sa puntong ganon. Is because we always involve them in every celebration, in every, like, parating may communication. Everyday rosary, online, what else? Birthdays, we always make sure that the kids do greeting video or they go there to the house kahit sobrang layo. You can't miss the basic requirements na dapat obligation din ng kids sa kanilang grandparents. Hindi lang naman yan one way. 'Di ba? Hindi lang grandparents ang may obligations, hindi lang tayo. Yung kids din merong obligations to feel them, to make them feel loved. So, siguro kaya hindi sila naging villain because hindi nila na-feel yung absence ng kids. It's because consistent ang presence. Yeah.
You're sorry, just to add to that, no? Syempre, you would also want naman your kid. Kasi ako, siguro, my parents are already senior. And then, siguro yung context na sila yung parang may in-laws. Yung mom ko yung may in-law, dad may in-law. I grew up na walang grandparent. I mean, isa na lang yung buhay na grandparent.
Okay.
Tapos matanda na din siya, like bedridden and all. So, parang you would always have that bubble, diba? That thought na, what if I grew up in a household that my grandparents, both sides were
Still alive.
heavily present.
Yeah.
Kumbaga, parang growing up, pwede akong maiwan kung kanino ka, ganyan. So, that's the kind of perspective siguro na you would bring in na you would always think about para raising your kid, you would want her to experience what it's like to have a good relationship both.
Alam mo, share ko lang maybe we're short of time, but my dad has cancer. He's 83. And alam mo, mas naging present ang kids because intentionally, we have to make them present sa buhay ni father.
Okay.
So, alam mo yun, mas nakita ko na it benefits the both of them, actually. My dad, he gains his strength when he sees the kids. And then the kids are so close to him now more than ever. And it gives them parang, mas sila, parang holistic ba? Parang mas kompleto. Because they feel the love of a grandparent. Alam mo yun? Iba rin ang magic ng grandparent in fairness.
Iba sila mag-alaga.
Iba sila magmahal and mag-alaga. And iba yung feeling na nabibigay nila sa mga kids. Ayun.
Ako naman, yung mom ko kasi bata pa siya. So, medyo kaedad niya lang yung husband ko. Although, hindi ko naman siya mother-in-law, pero mother-in-law naman siya ng husband ko. Ano naman, before, ganun siya, mahilig siya mag-invite sa mga parties nang hindi namin close yung mga tao. But, later on, what we did was talk to her. Tapos sinabi namin, why, mas tulad mo, pinipili din namin yung may ambag sa buhay nung anak namin all those years to invite. But if we have extra money to splurge on, they invite natin silang lahat, di ba? But sometimes, we just have limited money for this specific thing at hindi natin pwede overboard. So, ang nangyayari na lang is, kinakausap na lang at pinapaintindi. Kasi, kapag in the heat of the moment, kunyari ngayon siya nag-invite, hindi mo pwedeng sabihin yun ngayon. Kasi mag-aaway lang kayo. So, what you do is, parang palipasin mo muna and then parang pag pumunta siya sa amin, we eat out, then talk casually. You are not pinpointing na mali ang ginagawa mo, ganyan, ganito. Ito lang kasi yung papaintindi mo lang naman sa kanila. So, from there, alam naman natin nga na open communication as long as it is done na maayos, respectful, and harmoniously,
Yes.
talagang maiintindihan nila tayo. So kayo, humihingi ba kayo ng payo sa mga in-laws nyo? If yes, what's the best advice na binigay nila sa inyo?
Ay, napaisip no? In terms of payo, hindi, pero ang hirap eh. Kasi parang you're trying to build your own family.
Mm-mm.
And then meron dito si grandparent, meron si grandparent, na parehong merong mabibigay to support and make you guys stronger. So it's not more of humihingi ako ng payo, but it's more of being open in looking at them and idolizing and getting the traits that makes their marriages work. Alam mo yon, how they raise their kids. So, very observant kami ni Hubby sa aming mga magulang. And we try to talk about, siguro si ate, ganyan, naging ganyan because si daddy, sobrang naging strict sa kanya. Alam mo yon, parang it's more of being observant and getting the good traits of our in-laws and then applying it then sa ating families. 'Di ba? So, yun.
Ikaw, in terms of raising our daughter, as much as possible, ako, like, personally, and also naman based sa observation ko sa husband ko, parang, hindi to be very frank about it, we don't ask advice from them. Support, yes, guidance, pero not, parang I don't remember asking for a firm advice na, Mama, paano ba ganito? Ganyan.
Alam mo, sorry, naalala ko lang. Sumisip-sip ako dati sa mother-in-law ko.
Paano ang sip-sip? Paano? Anong binibigay mo?
Hindi yun nga. Kunwari, humingi ako ng payo.
Pero meron ka na. You're already set on it.
Parang, yung as simple as yung paligo, naalala ko, yung paligo, paano ba yung yung mga, pero alam mo na
Pero
siya kasi
alam mo na.
na-research mo na siya, ganyan. Yun.
Sometimes kasi they feel good that
Yes, na
tinatanong
nakakatulong sila.
Diba? Oo.
Yes.
Ako din.
Sabihin ng mga mga listeners, napaka naman ito, very harsh naman si Mami.
Hindi, but you're just being true. And that's reality. Okay yon. Ako din, hindi rin ako humihingi ng advice. Kasi nga,
Ang perfect nating tatlo, no? Hindi tayo humingi ng advice.
We just
That-
wanna learn from our
Yes.
own.
we just share, ganun.
Yes.
Share lang namin yung mga nangyayari. Pero pagdating sa advice, the core really is kami ng
Yes,
husband ko.
nanggagaling sa inyo.
Oo, kaming dalawa. So whatever we set on to, we explain. Kasi pwedeng hindi nila yun oohan o maintindihan at first. So we just explain. Basta, ang usapan natin, eto na, set na tayo dito, eto na talaga yun. Kung kahit anong mangyari, eto na yun. So, hindi ako nahingi ng advice kasi I think, hindi rin mag-a-align eh. Malayo na kasi talaga yung age eh. So,
Iba yung panahon nila.
Iba na yung panahon nila sa panahon natin. So,
Oo.
yun, as a courtesy na lang din. Siguro pagdating sa ulam, ano bang paboritong ulam niya? Lutuin ko, ganyan. Chika. So, yun.
Pero alam mo, hindi lang naman sa mother-in-law, meron akong sister-in-law. And there came a time na nag-away kami ni husband, as in very deep. It was a big argument talaga, na to the point na pwede kami maghiwalay.
Okay.
And ayun, ang malalapitan ko syempre is yung nag-iisa niyang kapatid na babae. And naging open ako, 'di ba? Kasi siya ang pinaka nakakilala sa husband ko eh. So I was very open and humingi ako ng tulong. And yun, inalam ko kung paano ba ang ugali ni husband pagdating sa mga ganyan. Who was very weak when it comes to arguments. Very sensitive. So, yun, I was able to learn na yung husband ko, pagdating sa mga arguments, hindi siya yung palaban. So, hindi siya yung,
So, hindi kanya inaaway. Paano kanya inaaway? Ganon.
sa sarap. Char. Hindi, sa hindi, pero, hindi. Hindi siya yung sigawan.
Pero nalalaman ng in-laws nyo din pag nag-aaway ka, hindi na rin.
Well, there was, yun nga, yung pinag-usapan kong away. Yun was a big fight. So, nalaman ng parents niya, nalaman ng parents ko, and then, ang nilapitan ko is yung sister-in-law ko.
Okay.
Yung kapatid niya.
nakahelp
And
sa'yo.
yun ang nakatulong sa aming dalawa.
Wow.
And yun, we reconciled and it was the best talaga. Oo.
Ikaw, meron ka bang...
Siguro, hindi ako humingi. Pero if there's like top of mind na advice na na-receive ko from my in-law, siguro before we got married, parang lagi, sobrang lagi ko siya naaalala for some reason. Oh, wala na, solian na. May ganun line.
Okay.
Pero it was low-key or, syempre may iba siyang sinabi, I couldn't remember na lang din. Na
Parang sine pala, no?
Parang,
may solian.
Hindi
Wala-
pa, hindi
wala
pa
na,
parang
sorry,
kanin
pag napasok, pag nag-away, sorry,
iluluwa mo.
parang it was low-key telling me, na parang you have to choose love every day. Kasi syempre, hindi na din niya masyado nakasama yung husband ko nung nasa adult years na. So, parang naging independent na din yung husband ko. So, parang, actually parang kabaliktaran eh. Pag may nuances yung husband ko na yung mother-in-law ko, medyo parang, bakit nga ba ganon? Sa akin siya humihingi on how to handle. Na ganyan ba talaga? Ganon na ba siya? Or parang ganon ba talaga? So may mga ganong talks. So alam mo na kung may ganon talks. Pero ayun. So yun yung top of mind. Like siguro best advice na nakuha ko from my
Alam mo,
mother-in-law.
eto, bigla ko lang naalala. Not really an advice, no? Kasi hindi nga ako humingi ng advice sa kanya. Pero one time, we also fought. Katulad mo, na parang on the verge yon na
Yeah.
maghihiwalay na lang. Tas nalaman din ng mga in-laws ko, nalaman lang lahat ng pamilya ko, whatsoever. So, alam nyo ba, yung mother-in-law ko, galit na galit siya dun sa husband ko, to the point na pasuntukin niya na. So, I think, kaya very important din na harmonious yung relationship niyo with your mother-in-law kasi makikita nila pag mahal mo sila. And
Yeah.
mamahalin ka din nila the same way that they see how you love them.
Alam mo, bigla ko naalala. Bigla na lang.
Naaalog yung ating mga
Naalog
utak.
eh. Nag-work na siya. Alam mo, not about my mother-in-law, but my mom. So, mother-in-law na asawa ko, di ba?
Okay.
Alam mo, best advice niya, as in, yung nag-work talaga sa amin, na naging very, very grateful kami, was when I got pregnant at the age of 27. And my mom did not allow us to get married.
Okay.
She gave us a 1-year memorandum.
Okay. That's good. That's really good.
So, hindi pwedeng ipangalan sa kanya, hindi pwedeng, alam mo yon, she gave us a 1-year memorandum. Kasi, gusto niya muna makilala yung husband ko.
Alam mo, okay yan. Kasi
Yeah.
walang divorce dito sa Pilipinas. And even though it is already in the reading, in the Senate, in the Congress, and then ilang bill pa, it will take some years pa before it will actually get passed. So as of now, ang option lang kapag maghihiwalay kayo is annulment. And from there, you have to prove yung psychological incapacity na hindi yung pastor.
Pinairal na.
Yung
Oo nga
pastor.
eh. Fail.
Yung pastor hindi
Pass.
legit, di ba? So madami
I
ka
rest my
pang
case.
kailangan patunayan and hindi siya mura. So alam mo, sobrang ganda ng advice na yun.
Yun nga,
na dapat
kasi-
lahat ng biglang
And
nabubuntis.
sa lahat
no?
ng anggulo. So, hindi lang siya actually para sa amin as a couple, yung 1-year memorandum. It's more of, kasi mahal niya yung apo niya. So, di ba, I was pregnant and then 1-year memorandum, so lumabas na yung bata. And then, doon niya nakita na sobrang worthy pala ni husband and perfect for my daughter. So, doon siya pumayag. Alam mo, grabe yung hirap ng pag-check up sa OB. Doon, di ba, 9 months tayong pregnant. Sa 9 months na yon, I have 8 siblings. So, sila ang sumasama sa akin sa check-up. Grabe, may chaperone ako. So, sa first child ko, hindi ko na-enjoy. Pero, syempre, sumasama si Pao. Nilulunok niya yung lahat, yung husband ko. And, na-prove.
Iba-iba yung kasama, di ba?
But eventually, na-prove ng mother ko na he is actually the best son-in-law.
Wow.
Amongst all.
Hands
Char-
up.
Hands up. Yes.
Monetary gifts. Nagbibigay ba ng monetary gifts yung mga in-laws niyo?
More of pagkain.
Converted.
Support. Pero maybe generally speaking, hypothetically speaking,
If they were.
parang I don't mind naman
Yeah.
getting support. I mean, sometimes we all need little help.
Actually, we need a lot of help. Sana nga dinagdagan pa nila eh. Diba?
Nagpakasal kayo, dapat kaya niyo isa.
Oo.
But again, I think it would all stem out or come out from a place of love.
Yes.
They, baka naman they're giving it kasi syempre para sa apo, ganyan, or maybe starting something. Ako, I don't see anything wrong with it. Yes,
Yeah.
and we welcome it.
Yes. Nako, kung mayaman lang ako, di ba? I will also give my kid.
Diba? Monthly pa yan. B. Okay.
B.
Mommy!
Mami, pag ako nakakaluwag, biglang, I call my 14-year-old, anak, lika.
Buy everything. Charot.
Saan na kita 1,000 Gcash, ha? Sabi, why, Mom?
Why only
gusto ko
one?
lang.
Charot.
So, I guess, parang, diba? So, I guess, ganyan din sila. Parang, they want the kids and yung mga apo na ma-feel yung presence nila through gifts. Diba? Kahit tayo naman gusto natin makareceive. I guess there's nothing wrong with that. Unless na lang galing siya sa Ghost Project. Hindi, pero, hindi, yun.
So, okay, sa household naman namin, wala ring binibigay na monetary gifts or whatever na pera yung mama ko or yung mama niya. Kasi, syempre, we didn't came from a well-off family. Parehas kaming galing sa mahirap na pamilya. And aside from that, kung magbibigay sila, usually also food or toys. And if ever then, na magkaroon ng monetary gift, I also welcome them. But siguro, ilalagay ko sa bank ng anak ko. Or I will ask him what he wants to buy. So, ang ginagawa ko, binivideohan ko siya. Thank you! Ganun, tuwan-tuwa na yun sila. Story pa yun nila. Ganun. So, yun. Feeling ko wala naman ding masama doon. Diba?
Actually, yung anak ko nga, talagang pinapa-perform ko pa eh.
Yes!
Para sa ko, pa, bigyan mo na ng gift, 1,000 lang, ganyan. Frankie, kanta ka.
Kanta.
Rafi, sayo ka na.
Di ba kasi sinasave nila yung video, di ba?
Oo.
Tapos paulit-ulit, kapag may
Papanoorin
namimit
nila.
silang ibang tao, papakita nila, apo ko yan.
Tama.
di
Tapos
ba?
bibigyan diba nila.
Oo.
Pagdating sa kotse, sige, abot niya na dito. Ayun, so,
napapasarap yung kwentuhan natin.
true. And para mas lalo pang sumarap, let us go to the portion na Thought of the Day!
Isa pa. Dapat isa pa. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go!
Thought of the Day! Ayan, so, tawa. Bakit tuwing pinag-uusapan yung mga mga in-laws? Tawa tayo. Anyway, ito. Tumira with in-laws versus nakabukod.
Siyempre
Siyempre, tumira. Joke.
That.
That. With so many, disclaimers.
That.
Okay, next. Ask for your in-laws advice versus decide as a couple.
Palagay ko nasabi naman
Siyempre,
natin.
that tayo.
Establish na natin
Sino bang
kanina.
gusto
That.
hingi ng advice, di ba? Okay,
Okay.
continue the family tradition versus create a new one.
Oh my God.
hard.
This is hard. I think,
This and that, mix it.
this and that.
Pero syempre, mas cool yung tayo.
Kasi,
Yung create natin.
Alam niyo, sa household namin, meron pa rin kami yung New Year na pupunta ka sa lola ko. Sa lola, lahat kami, pupunta kami with my lola. Then, yun. Kasi ayaw niyang iniiwan yung bahay. Baka manakaw. Ay, joke. Baka maglakad mag-isa. Joke. Hindi, ayaw niyang umaalis ng bahay. Kasi pag malulungkot daw yung parang ganun siya. So, very old yung lola ko. So, anong nangyayari sa
Ilan
amin?
taon ang lola mo?
Hindi niya nga alam eh. Ganun, to the point na nakuha siya ng PSA. Mali yung year. Kasi nga, hindi na niya alam.
Pero estimate, ilan
Siguro
taon?
mga 87, gano'n. Matanda na siya. So, tsaka ang sarap sa feeling kapag nagkikita-kita kayong lahat sa isang household.
Yes.
Tapos, Yung old, alam mo yung kahit nagpapaagaw ka lang ng coins, parang buhay na buhay pa rin. Hindi ko ma-explain.
Sige
Pero,
nga, gusto ko ma-feel. Paagaw ko nga ng coins.
sige. Parang may mga ganun siya. Tapos naiiyak pa siya kapag kumpleto lahat ng apo ko. Ganon. So, ako parang naiisip ko din, sana pag tumanda din ako, pag naging lola din ako,
I'm
yung mga
sure.
apo ko din, pupuntahan din nila ako.
Kaya nga, dapat maging mabait tayo para in the future, mabait sila sa atin.
Pero ang tawa natin.
Hindi, pero yun. Apo, ito na. Apo
Okay.
and Grandparents Day only versus bonding with the whole family. Bonding with the family.
Ako, this and that.
Ako din po. Kasi, sorry, senior parents.
Oo.
So, siguro
Oo.
coming from that context. So, I want them to have
Tama. That's why I'm changing my answer.
This
Both pala, both.
This and that ako kasi
Hindi, totoo
minsan
naman.
nga kahit hindi grandparents kunyari kapatid ko lang, I make sure na meron kasi akong 3 kapatid, yung isa may anak na siya, so kunyari kids soon with the kids, may anak kasi siya, yun yung bonding nila. Kapag yung lalaki naman, na kapatid ko, tapos kasi single,
Yes.
dadalhin niya sa arcade. Yan.
Okay.
Tapos kapag yung babae naman na bunso, dahil medyo limited ang budget, sa mga toy store na tabi-tabi. And it's a bonding, di ba? So para sa akin, bibigyan ko sila ng time for the grandparents only and with the whole family.
Yeah, time management lang talaga.
Correct.
Diba? Okay, next. We have, last na to ha, give monthly allowance versus kung nanghihingi lang. Kung nanghingi lang versus give monthly allowance.
Ako both.
Ano to? Give monthly allowance ng...
And both. Hindi kasi, I can explain.
Sino magbibigay ng monthly allowance?
Yung mother-in-law ko, yung asawa ng, yung nanay ng asawa ko, we give kapag occasionally. Because, supported din naman kasi sila. Parang, hindi lang kami yung nagsusupport, meron pang ibang siblings. So parang nagro-rotate or kapag may birthday, especially or kapag may bisita kami, magbibigay kami, wala siyang certain time. So we give, hindi pag pupunta kami, walang specific quincenas katapusan.
Yeah.
While my mother, binibigyan naman namin siya quincenas katapusan simply because she cannot work anymore. Meron kasi siyang asthma and hindi na siya makapag-work. And wala nang ibang magsusupport sa kanya than me and
SSS.
wala din. Wala din.
Wala na,
Kasi nga,
okay.
wala talaga siyang kahit na anong pwedeng source of income. And anything. Kaya pumupunta lang siya sa house para mag-help out. Of course, we give. And other than that, yung allowance. So, this and that nga ako.
Yeah. Ikaw, this in a way, pero hindi naman siguro monthly. I mean, there's regularity.
Mga yearly. Quite yearly.
Semestral. Pero
yearly.
not naman, I think, monthly. So, yeah. And then, syempre, pag may kailangan,
Tama.
we give if we
Okay.
can.
Okay. Sa akin naman kasi, sa side namin, sa dad ko, very firm believer siya ng mga time deposit. So, na-manage naman niya yung finances niya well. So, nung lumaki kami, basta once na married ka, you're out. Ganon
Okay.
siya.
Ganun, no?
And then, dapat may work ka na before he lets you go. And so, very, very sigurista. So, yun. Pagdating sa pagbibigay sa kanila,
Okay.
it's more of a voluntary. So, there's no monthly, there's no time. If we just want to bring in kind food, ganyan, or like now, he's doing chemo, makikita mo na lahat ng sisters, like all 9 of us, we are just giving sa kanya naman, pabalik.
Okay. So if you will give isa lang kailangan maisip natin to. One advice to newlyweds o yung mga ikakasal pa lang para magkaroon ng harmonious relationship with their in-laws, what is it?
Kilalanin niyo sila na mabuti.
Ikaw, one liner.
Take your pre-K na seminar serious.
Oh my God!
Ah.
Yes. Ako
Ay,
naman.
papagawin ko pala yung sa akin.
Ay, sige. Sige, isa lang eh.
Parang scary kasi yung sa akin, kilalanin mo sila mabuti.
Sigurado ka na ba dyan?
Hindi. Siguro it's more of one-liner lang. Mahalin niyo sila.
Oh my God, ba't mo kinuha yung akin? Ayoko na nga.
Hindi, sige, ibahin mo.
Pero
ibahin mo.
ako din, yun ang core ko na
Yeah,
learn
mga
to
ganun
love
lang.
them
Yeah.
so that they will love you back. Yun lang.
That's 2 lines, girl.
Hindi, may ano ka ba?
May comma.
Excuse me! It's a compound sentence.
Ay, joke lang. Well, that's it for our for this episode, no? Well, ang dami natin na pag-usapan. Pero parang I miss my in-law, Char. In-law kasi nag-isa na lang. But yon.
Salamat. And
Thank
I
you.
hope-
We just want to thank you, our in-laws. We love you so
yes.
much. Thank you for raising your kids. Kundi wala kami mga asawa ngayon.
Wala tayong mga anak. Wala silang
Yes,
mga
but
apo.
thank you for the love, syempre. Because that is the most important thing na naibigay nyo sa amin. And that's it for this episode, Mommy Jacka, Mommy MM. Thank you so much.
Bye!
Bye. Ulit.
Mother, love you!